Hello students, today we will be starting with our next chapter, that is operators and expressions. That is chapter number 5. Now, what do you mean by an operator? An operator asks the compiler or interpreter to perform a specific type of operation and produce final result. It is a symbol and sometimes a keyword also. So Java offers a rich set of operators that comprises of arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators and some other operators. Means in some simple terms we can say that an operator is used to do some operations or some calculations. Fine. So there are number of operators that are offered by Java. One is arithmetic operator, next is relational operator, next is logical operator and some other operators which we will be discussing in our upcoming classes. Fine. So these we have to discuss. Now what do you mean by an arithmetic operator? It is used to carry out the arithmetic calculations such as addition, subtraction, minus sign, comma, multiplication that is represented by asterisk or star, you can say, division by a forward slash, and remainder calculation which is represented with the help of your mod operator. Fine. Division will give you the answer as the quotient and modulus sign will give you the your answer as the remainder. Next one is the relational operator. The relational operator is used to specify the relation between two values or expressions such as greater than, less than, equal to, greater than equal to, less than or less than equal to, and not equals to. Means these type of relations are used to compare the values from one to and another, like comparing this greater than, we can use left hand side is greater than right hand side, less than, equal to, greater than equal to. Likewise some of the operators I am writing, and not equals to is represented with the help of an exclamatory sign. Fine. That is exclamatory sign and the equal to sign here. Next one is your logical operators. The logical operators help you to combine one relational expression to the other relational expression, and there are three types of your logical operators and represented by this, or represented by a pipe sign, or not operator that is a single exclamatory sign, whether one thing is equal to other or not. Means the logical operators are basically used to combine the relational expressions. ठीक है. Next, other operators. There are some other operators which we will be learning in our upcoming lectures. One is the ternary operator, that is a conditional operator. Fine, this one you can see question mark and a colon sign. This is a conditional operator. This is a shorthand notation for your if else, and it is also known as ternary operator. New is used to allocate memory to the objects, and one operator is dot operator, which is used to call the variables or the methods of the class. So these are the categories of other operators. Now we will discuss about your different types of operators. First is your arithmetic operator. Coming to the details of it, first operator is unary operator. Unary means one. So the operator which is having a single operand is the unary operator. Now what do you mean by operand? Operands are the variables or the identifiers on which the operation is performed. So we have unary plus as well as unary minus. To represent positive number we can use plus 5. This is the unary plus operator. To represent non positive means negative numbers, we can use minus sign, and 6. So 6 is the unary operator. Means here it is only having one operand 5 and here one operand 6. So these are the unary operators. Means the operators which work upon a single operand are known as the unary operators. Fine. So this is unary usage of unary plus, and here this is unary minus operator. Next one is binary. What is binary operator? What is the binary operator which acts upon two operands? Bi means two. So here we have different binary operators: the addition operator, subtraction operator, multiplication operator, division and modulus. These all are your binary operators. Controls C I can do, and control V. So here all these operators are the binary operators because they act on two variables. We can two variables or two operands, like here 2 plus 3, enter 4 minus 2, enter 4 into 5, 5 into 5, 6, divide by 3, and 6 modulus 6 modulus 3. 2 plus 3 having 2 operands is the binary operator. Similarly, we can see 2 plus 3 will give you output as 5, 4 minus 2 will give you output as 2, 5 into 5 will give you the output as 25, 6 divided by 3, it returns you turns quotient. So the output will be 2, and this operator returns remainder. So the output here will be 0. This is about the binary operator. Next is using the plus operator with strings. As I have told you earlier, that's the as I have told you earlier that when we use plus operator with the numbers, it gives you numbers in return, means arithmetic calculations only, like 2 and 3 both are numbers, so it will give you 5. But when we use the numbers plus operator with strings, that is, string is a text, string is a word, you can say, or a text. Fine. So when we use plus operator with the string or text, it will concatenate the two strings, and it is known as concatenation. Like if I write and and the string is represented with the help of quotes. If I write 5 plus, it must be enclosed in quotation marks, plus 6, because here 5 is enclosed in the quotation mark, 6 is enclosed in a quotation mark, so it will be represented as string, it will be considered as of string type, and it will give you the result as 56, not 11. Fine. If I write 5 plus a, so it will give you the output as 5a. So here also what I need to do is a is of string type, so it will give you the output as 5 plus a. Fine. So when we use a plus operator with any and otherwise is ABC plus DEF, so it will give you A, B, C, D, E, F as the output. I hope this was clear to you. Next set of operators which we are going to discuss is the increment or decrement operators. The increment or and decrement operators. The increment operators are represented with plus plus sign, and decrement means decreasing is represented by minus minus sign. These are the shorthand notations also which we can use to increase the value by anything or decrease the value by any amount. Like if I write plus plus 2, so it will be treated as 2 plus 1, increment by 1, that is it will equal to 3. If I write minus minus 2, so it will give you 2 minus 1, that is decreasing the value by 1, and it will give you the answer as 1. Like, and they are also having postfix notation as well as prefix notation. Postfix means using the operator sign before the operand, and postfix means using the operator after the operand. Like plus plus a is the prefix notation, and a plus plus is the postfix notation for the increment operator. Likewise, minus minus a is the prefix notation for decrement operator, and a minus minus is the postfix notation for the decrement operator, and they will be treated as the shorthand notation is like this: a is equal to a plus 1, both means a is equal to a plus 1, and here this equals to a is equal to a minus 1. Now what is the prefix notation? Prefix means पहले, pre means पहले, post means बाद में. तो prefix means when we have to increment the value first and then we have to print the value or use the value of the operator. And postfix means we have to first use the value or print the value, then we have to make the increment operator. Like in this your book example, it is given one example that sum is equal to sum plus count, where the initial value of count is 10. So sum is equal to sum, initial value of sum is 0, 0 plus count. The plus count means we are incrementing it first because this is a prefix notation. So it will be here one example I can explain you that sum is equal to sum plus in bracket count. Here count is the prefix notation because plus is used before it. The initial values of sum is given as sum is 0 and count is 10. So the output will be sum is equal to this 0 will be printed as it is because initial value of sum is this only. Plus count means first we have to increment the value, that is by 1. Plus means incrementing by 1. So 10 is equal to 10, count is incremented by 1. It will be printed here 11 now because we have to first increment, and the answer of sum will be 11 here. Fine. To use the postfix notation here, the simple example we will continue here only for telling you about this post increment. I have used here count plus. Now control C, control V. Here some initial value is 0. Count plus means first we have to use the value of 10 as it is, then increment the value. So here I will be using value 10 and the output will be 10 in this case, in the case of post increment. So this is about prefix notation and this is about postfix notation. I think it was clear to you.